Hello, hello. Welcome to the Blockchain Game Alliance, where Web3 gaming isn't dead, it just keeps on getting better. All right, folks, today we've got some new projects coming out. I know you probably know them. Ethics has been a part of the VGA for as long as you can remember. Of course, you know MetaSpace as well. But anyways, just put in some bit of background music so it's not that boring. But anyways, we got some new fun projects for you. And of course, at each and every one of the demo day, there is one way, just to win some prizes as well along the line. Anyways, we have Sydney from Ethics. Let me just fix up. Hi, Sydney. And of course, Abhas from MetaSpace. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, so if I butchered the name, I apologize, Abhas. But anyways, we still have one from ARGOS Identity, and unfortunately, PixelPai won't be able to attend this demo day since there has been some sort of a emergency of some kind. So I hope everything goes well, PixelPai, but no worries with that. There we go. We have Brian. Yes, and continuing. Also, for you folks out there watching right now, people are starting to come in. We have already 20 viewers watching the live stream. So welcome to the BGA demo day. Don't forget, there is a way. We are giving a giveaway right now. All you have to do is fill up the state of 2025 State of the Industry report. There is one way for you to win a brand new Nintendo Switch sponsored by the VGA. So be sure to check out our main profile on Twitter and LinkedIn. You can check it out, and just be sure to fill out the form, fill out the survey, and get your chance to win a brand new Nintendo Switch, and of course, you could say $100, 100 euros, just for filling out the form. Completely free. So if you're interested in winning the giveaway, be sure to check out the 2025 State of the Industry report, fill out the survey, and you should be good to go. Anyways, welcome. Hey Brian, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. I was scared for a moment that you weren't going to be able to join the live, so I asked Sydney if she could hop in case you weren't if you weren't here.
Thank you.
Awesome. So let's get into it. We got some, it's supposed to be 4, but right now it's only 3. We got some 3 new projects here for you today to showcase their projects, what we're working on, and of course, everything about blockchain gaming. We got Sydney from Ethics. We have Brian for ARGOS Identity. Very interesting project as well. It's always nice to see, the professional legal space joining Web3. It's a very interesting project. And of course, Abhas, the community manager of MetaSpace. So welcome to the Blockchain Game Alliance. First up, I hope that's okay. Brian, can you tell us more about yourself? What do you do and what ARGOS Identity is all about?
Definitely. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Is sharing, I can just hit. Oops. Share screen. There we go. Sorry about that. Little delay there. I wanted to make sure I could share my screen a little bit here and share a little bit about ARGOS. I'm Brian. I'm the director of sales here with ARGOS. And our main goal is identity verification services, and that being everything from KYC, know your customer, all the way to age verification services. So simple age verification, as many online services are starting to need it. So our goal is to be kind of a modularized service so that it can adapt to what's needed in the industry. So you don't have to use everything. You can use only some portions of the platform. Today, I want to walk through a little bit about our support for Gala Games and MapleStory Universe. Basically, what I want to show you is our actual process. So this is the end user flow. We try to make it as simple and easy as possible. This is for full identity verification. So starting with what could be an ID verification process. So you see a QR code on the computer with the organization's logo there. From there, you go through the ID verification KYC process that most people are used to when signing up for a crypto exchange. So you can go through this process in over 28 languages now. check terms of service, privacy policy, then go into the ID issuing country. We check the IP address, so to make sure, so certain games can't operate in certain countries or certain exchanges, certain Web3 programs can't really operate in certain countries. So the goal is to block that when needed, and then you can also block specific issuing countries of ID documents. We support almost 5,000 different ID documents from over 200 countries, making that simple and easy. The user selects what type of document they're going to take a picture of, uses auto capture to take that picture, make it quick and easy. Front and back of the document, does a quick review of everything, and then the user reviews the information. From there, they take a selfie to prove ownership of the ID document at that time, and then they're pretty much done with the process. Depending on what's needed, we can run things like anti-money laundering screening on the back end if you're dealing with finances at all. We can also do like a light proof of address, which this is showing. We can ask any additional questions. Our goal is to make things as streamlined as possible and bring everything together. This is just a little bit about our support for Gala, our support that we can do in the entire industry. Our goal is supporting these games in terms of the entire onboarding process when you need to know who that customer is. This is just a quick story about the MapleStory universe. A leading mobile games has been leveraging ARGOS Identity's KYC for a little while now. Through this ongoing partnership, Argos supports MapleStory in maintaining compliance with regulatory requirements while effectively mitigating fraud and risk, ensuring a safer and more seamless player experience worldwide. Their goals are preventing fraud on their platform, and that's exactly what our goal is to support them in. Just some of the different areas: secure user onboarding and identity verification, compliance with global KYC AML regulations, seamless integration with blockchain technologies, and then fraud prevention and risk management. These are the main goals of the Argos platform, trying to mitigate risk, mitigate fraud, prevent bots from creating fake accounts on platforms, taking advantage of airdrops, taking advantage of sign-up bonuses, things like that. We can help prevent those and make it simple and easy without being too intrusive on your end users. I know that was a little fast here, but really that was the main point of what I wanted to share. I would love to speak with anyone directly about questions. I know KYC and identity verification is kind of a piece that, especially in gaming, to me personally, I feel like it's something we don't want to add, but it eventually becomes a necessary piece to prevent someone from creating 100 accounts on your platform, or prevent people from a certain country that you can't do business in from accessing the platform. My contact information is there at the bottom, and would love to hear from anyone here at BGA, as well as any of the attendees here today. I would love to connect and just discuss and understand what's the potential needs in the space, what your specific needs are, and any questions. Happy to be just as a consultant for you and walk through any questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. I think Argus Identity is such a great platform. The problem with Web3 gaming is that a lot of people, in the past few years have started to gamify instead of just real engagement. That was the huge problem before. And I think, of course, being in the Web3 gaming industry for almost 4 years, having your game comes with a lot of legal requirements as well, especially with your with your customers. Let me tell you this: we've launched a game before, and the amount of legal questions that they're asking was off the roofs. Like, what are you using the players for? What information will you collect? Where will you use it for? What exactly are you collecting? Just stuff like that. And I think Argus does this very well because you try to make it as seamless as possible without being too intrusive. Is that correct?
Exactly. And our goal is to be like that managed service. So it's less that you have to worry about. As much as we can take on, we would rather take that on because that's what we focus on. And especially in the gaming industry, it's definitely not what you want to focus on.
Gotcha, understood. Because sometimes Web3 developers aren't exactly Web3. They're mostly from Web2 that just migrated. But that's another topic for another day. Anyways, thank you so much for explaining Argus Identity. That's actually a pretty really cool platform. And right now, folks, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're now going to be giving out prizes for Argus Identity. This one is sponsored by Argus Identity. Of course, for anyone, oops, I almost copied the answer. We don't want that. All right, so the prize is going to be this is for the gaming studios out there, or if you know someone. The prize is a free demo with 25 credits and another free 25 credits if you move forward with using the Argos platform. I don't know the exact specifics with the APIs and stuff and how it basically works. You're gonna have to ask Brian about that, but these are, this is the prize. And now for the question, this is gonna be the most hardest question I've ever asked in a demo day. So let's see. The question is, what does KYC stand for? For all of the 40 live viewers watching right now, the demo day, what does KYC stand for? Do we have any takers? If not, we're gonna have to. We already have an answer. It's so hard. Okay, all right. So, is this correct, Brian? Know your customer. Does
That's
it
correct.
have to be in capital letters as well, or
No, it does not.
That
is perfect.
But unfortunately, Mini Food Tube has won. So congratulations, you have just won yourself free demo with 25 credits, another 25 credits if you move forward with the Argus platform. So let's see. Please fill out the following form to claim your prize, and Brian will get back with you immediately. Just share the link. So congratulations. Check out the link, fill out the form, fill out the wallet address or anything related. And Brian from Argus will reach back with you eventually. So thank you again, Brian. And of course, for people out there who's interested in checking out Argus Identity, I will be dropping the link as well in the comment section. Be sure to check out www.argusidentity.com if you're interested, if you're a developer or if you're a studio out there watching. And yeah, so thank you very much, Brian, for sharing about Argus Identity.
Definitely.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we have another question. Please give me the form for the Nintendo. Yes, of course, I will share the form here for the 2025 State of the Industry Report. You have to be using your company email. Of course, it needs to be from my company email. Otherwise, it's not going to be valid. Just giving you a heads up. So check out the form here for you to fill out. There you go. surveymonkey.com/BGA2025. All right, next up. So next up, we have Sydney Sharp from.
Hey guys. Hi, thanks so much for having us. This is awesome.
No, we should thank you because you're here today. Ethics has been part of the BGA community. We've had Timothy post a couple of side events, over the past very thoughtful information. We've learned a lot from Ethics. With their expertise in the space, we could say that Ethic is one of the pioneers in the blockchain space. But anyways, welcome to the demo day. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself, what you do, and of course,
Yeah. So I'm Sydney. I'm on the BD team here at Ethics, and even though you guys are lucky enough to have me presenting today, it's really our founders that deserve the intro. Tim Tello, I know a lot of people in Web3 gaming know him. He's been in gaming for 10 years, maybe even 15 years now. I don't know, that guy's getting old. And our CTO, Chris Chen, who's been in the banking as a service area for about 20 years, who's actually the ex-CTO of Wire. So those two coming together to create ethics was kind of a match in heaven. And like you said, pioneers in the space. So ethics is a monetization platform for games, pretty much any digital platform, any app with in-game purchases. We provide a full service payment solution for developers through just a single API. So Xsolla, who is actually the largest payment processor in video games, I'm sure a lot of you have recognized that name, was actually our first and original investor. So we kind of spun off them to be kind of the high-risk payment provider for everything Web3, casino, fantasy sports, iGaming, all those companies that are kind of in desperate need of reliable and also compliant payment methods. So let me share with you our demo. This is actually from sorry guys, I've never used this particular thing, but I think I got it here. This is one of our partners that we're working with currently. They just went up a few weeks ago, called Verse Gaming. And so I'm just going to show you kind of what the flow looks like here. Going to go down to the wallet, press on there. Going to go for 20,000 Verse coins, which is their in-game currency, which equals to $20 US. Press on that. I'm going to add a card to make my purchase, and then boom, you get sent to the ethics payment widget. And for the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to continue as a guest instead of putting in my personal information. We're going to check out here and add a new credit card and pay now. And it's, guys, seriously, it's as simple as that. I'm not putting in my information again today because I don't know what any of you guys will do with it. Don't want you stealing my credit card. But yeah, the widget, it could be a pop-out or it can be a different web browser that pops out, but it's fully white labelable. And we accept over 700 payment types in about 200 regions. Let me stop sharing this. Or I guess it's okay, we'll just leave that here. And we accept credit cards, debit cards, ACH bank transfers, Google Pay, Apple Pay, stablecoin issuance, selling NFTs. We've actually even had a lot of Web2 companies coming to us for stablecoins because it's backed by the US dollar and you can use it as an in-game currency. So even non-crypto natives don't really even realize it's crypto, but it comes with all the benefits of being backed by the blockchain. And like, that's one of the things that's kind of really important to us is like, as you can see with that checkout, it looks like a normal checkout that you would see anywhere else if like you were just buying a t-shirt online. And that's really important, especially when it comes to Web3 adoption, is that you don't want something where it's like, I have to connect to an external wallet, I have to put in an ID. We kind of act as that exchange in our pop-up to make it super, super simple for users because checkout friction is very real. I'm sure if you like asked one of your parents if they could pay in crypto, they would have no idea. So we're trying to really bring it, we're kind of call ourselves Web 2.5. So bring this technology to everyone and make it as simple as possible for anyone to use. Our founder, Tim Tell, actually wrote the patent for the use of blockchain in a video game and had the first ever SEC approval for any kind of gaming token or ERC20 token. That actually led to the creation of the Genius Act that was just passed in July by President Trump. And then also with our app, we've already have built-in regulatory compliance for global payments, and also we have built-in security to manage chargebacks, which is obviously really important working with gaming companies. And on top of all that, we offer free wallets to every user. So instead of like, charging companies pennies for every time you spin up a wallet for a user, we actually provide everything for free with ethics. We only ever charge when money is moved, so just a transaction fee. And then on top of all that, We also have an ad tech layer. So I'm going to share that. A little video of that. I'll pull this up and present it. Here. All right, hopefully you guys can see that now. This is just a little demo game that we mocked up just to be able to show people our in-game ads. So I am terrible at most. So say you die in any sort of game. Sorry, now we have two things of, let's see if I can turn this sound off. Maybe not. We have died in your game. Maybe you don't have enough coins and you don't want to spend money to actually make it to the next level, but you want to go to the next level so we can watch an ad. We'll just this is a random ad that we currently got from one of our partners. Not even short languages, vacuums. There you go. And then now they drop that currency. This is just our ethics token or 100 coins into your wallet. And use that and buy that extra life. Return the game. Keep playing. So the cool thing about this is that it all comes together with our payment processing. So from our payments, we can actually collect data in order to target ads to people. So with the loss of IDFA, we only ever use consumption data. We don't ever take anything personal from you, nothing, no name, no email address, no actual address, nothing. You're just basically a number in our system. And we create what we like to call a digital twin of you. So by looking at your purchases, our AI model can actually get an idea of who you are. So, oh, you bought a pink sword in that game for your character. You must be a woman. I mean, obviously that's very high level. I'll try to get a little bit more specific here. I used to play soccer in college, played soccer all my life. I'm a huge women's sports fan, Angel City fan. I'm from Los Angeles. So say you bought an Alyssa Thompson Angel City jersey. We can assume that you are a young girl aged 16 to 25. Alyssa Thompson is pretty new on the scene. She's a young girl herself. I think she's only like 18 or 19. So then we can assume things about you, like you're interested in sports, you're a young girl, maybe you're pretty active because you're into sports, maybe you are into, weightlifting, maybe you play soccer yourself. And then we can actually target those ads to users. And then you get a better sentiment around the ad too, right? Because they're getting rewarded for it. So there's a better return on ad investment. So better ROAs. And instead of the advertising money going back to like an Apple or a Google, we actually give that money back to the users and then therefore back to the developer because those users can then use that money in game. So it kind of creates this like flywheel, right, of where games can retain users for much longer. And I know that this is a huge problem in Web3 is you have games that get a lot of hype and then kind of die off because no one keeps playing them. But now people want to keep playing these games because they have assets in that game and they don't want to just abandon their assets. So also you're going to start spending more because like when have you ever gotten a gift card and then you're like, you get $20 gift card to Target and you buy something that's only $15. You're like, well, then I have $5 left on this gift card. I might as well just buy another thing for $15 and pay $30. So, you get people spending more in game, which is what we want. Not to compare anyone to like a dog, but you're kind of like, you want to keep watching those ads because you're being rewarded from them. So it's like a dog with treats. It's like you want to keep doing that good behavior because you're going to get a treat for it. And yeah, pretty much you can go on our website. It has a bunch more information. We're pronounced ethics. It's a lot of people accidentally say three-fix, but it's ethics. It's okay if you make that mistake. Most people do. But we're called ethics because we want to be ethical. We're trying to reward developers and also stay compliant in this crazy changing world of Web3. So that's kind of what's most important to us and always been at the forefront of my founder's mission. So yeah, thanks. Please reach out to me if you guys are interested and can use this for your game. I know a lot of people have been reaching out to us looking for payments, so we can definitely help you with that. We do, fiat, crypto, anything. And thank you again, BJ, for having us. This is so awesome. We love you guys. Thanks for all the events that you throw to. Went to your one at Gamescom and had a really great time. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sydney. Yes, I totally agree with everything you said. And I also wanted to give it a comment. If you're in the space back in 2021 or 2022, Web3 gaming was such a pain in the A. You would have so many mini transactions, and the gas fees was just so insane. So I love it that here now in 2025 we have over 900, or was it 400? We know it was many types of payments. It's seamless now, but if you were back then playing, just games in Web3, it was such a pain. And I tell you, I cannot emphasize how much I've already lost in fees alone, because I was trying to transfer like one single NFT. I would It would not justify the cost. I would need to transfer the entire collection, if that makes sense. But yeah, totally.
So we like to say, like, if it doesn't pass the mom test, which means like if your mom couldn't figure it out, then it's not gonna, like Web3 wouldn't become a big thing until it can pass the mom test. So we're trying to make it so that even your mom can log on and buy something in a game with crypto and do it successfully without, being like, I don't understand, I'm not gonna do it.
Agreed. Totally agreed. You would need to download the wallet. What's a wallet? What's a seed phrase?
Exactly.
Which network? What are gas? Why do I need gas fees? Where can I buy some stable coins? Stuff like that. They were one of the biggest problems back then.
Well, I think my question that I gave was a little bit harder than Brian's, so sorry to the audience. But also, our generous founder, Tim, was giving out, I think, said a node for whoever answers it correctly. So it's a big deal. So, we're going to make it a little bit harder.
Awesome. Yes, of course, for the prize as well, for you people waiting out there, we have a node. I don't know how much ethics or how much tokens they will be giving out for this one node, but I think Sydney will be able to provide some answers onto that. But anyway, the question is, how does ethics use payment data to benefit both players, developers, and brands? She told the answer just a few minutes ago, so if you were listening, this would be very easy. It could be even just 2 words. Do we have any takers? It might be a little bit more difficult. The viewers, 55 viewers watching right now, may be scratching their heads. All right, but we might rewind the video. So yeah, just let us know. If not, we might need to move on due to the lack of time. But that's okay. We can always raffle out an ethics node. I think it's very interesting. Do we have any takers? Let's wait for another 10, 20 seconds. If not, we would need to move on just for the sake of time. So going once, going twice. Do we have any takers? Going thrice. All right, no takers. Question too difficult, but if you get the answer, it's easy. I won't tell the answer here, because I already know the answer, but we'll just raffle it down. So no worries. There's still a chance for you to win that ethics zone. Anyway, thank you so much, Sydney, for sharing ethics.
Thanks for having me.
We love the platform. We love ethics as a company. Oh, we do have an answer. Players receive direct compensation for the ads engagement, fundamentally reshaping the advertising. Is this correct?
Sure, yeah, that's pretty good.
Congratulations, Mini Food Tube. You're killing it. You've already won 2 prizes in a row. So please fill out the same form that I sent you, and you have won yourself an ethics node. Sydney or someone from the ethics team will be reaching out to you on how to claim your node and how to set it up. It can be a problem as well. Technically, it's not a problem if you're into Web3. But anyways, fill out the form, and congratulations for Mini Food Tube. I was gonna say YouTube. That's weird. Anyway, thank you so much, Sydney, for sharing.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. All right, next up we have Abhas from MetaSpace. You are already added to the screen. Let us know if you're there.
Hello. Hey guys, thank you for the invitation. It really feels great to have some great projects here. and we are able to showcase our project to you guys all. So yeah, so basically I'm the community manager of MetaSpace, and MetaSpace is an RPG mobile game in Web3. Um which is basically the first ever mobile RPG story based Web3 game, space themed. It's on the metaverse, and our beta version is already live. I'm not able to share the screen because my it's basically mobile game, and my phone is not showing the screen share option. But anyways, let me tell you the whatever is happening in the meta space. We are basically building a complete on-chain ecosystem where gamers can play, earn, invest, and govern, and all while being part of this growing elite Web3 gaming community. So let me just show you screenshots of our lobby. So basically, this is the game lobby that every players hunt upon, and we have these story modes. One second, I need to like. Is my screen visible?
The other screen is not visible. It's just a blank screen. Let us know if you're having difficulties.
Okay, okay. I think it's visible now.
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry for that, guys. So we have the story mode, arena mode, and events, in which in this story mode, basically the players get to play the game according to the story of the our main character, that is the Todd. And in arena mode, basically after completing the story mode, people can play the game with their friends and gaming buddies as well. So this is basically the game, the space theme game that we are making. Then we have the avatar NFTs, the marketplace, and there is a lot other things that's going around here. And one second. So yeah, so talking about the marketplace, we have various other avatar NFTs and weapon NFTs, and we have spin rewards, daily rewards, loadouts, and basically the gameplay is like the one player completes the arena one to two players, then arena two, then arena three, then this way the game move forward. And the ecosystem that we are creating for the gamers is that there are multiple earning ecosystem. First one is the play to earn, right? We have dual token economy. First one is the Lord, and the second one is the MLD, that is called the Meta Lords. That's the governance token of our game. So players can play the game on XPs, and these XPs can be converted into Lord. And soon we are coming up with a new feature, that is the withdrawal feature, in which gamers can, like after converting the XPs into Lord, they can withdraw those Lords into directly into USDTs. So this is how the gamers earn through our ecosystem. Then comes the second part, that is the invest or staking. So those who are staking our NFTs or our governance token, they are getting 120% ROI for 1 year. So if you are staking our NFTs or tokens for 1 year, you are getting at least 120% rewards, right? Then comes the leaderboard and invite. We have also have the invite option in MetaSpace, where the more you invite, the more tokens you get in return, right? And this is how we are going forward. Like we have multiple earning opportunities for our gamers and for this Web3 gaming communities. We have around 25K members across all our social media, and this is how we are going ahead. Um, Sorry guys, give me a second. I will be back.
Sure, no problem. Let us know when it's up. Or as well waiting for Abhaz, be sure to check out and fill out the form for you to win a Nintendo Switch by just filling out the form of the 2025 State of the Industry Report. Together with Emforces and of course the Blockchain Game Alliance, this is your chance to win some amazing new prizes and of course to contribute to the community of blockchain gaming as well. So feel free to check out the links. I've already commented it in the description. Let me just check it out. Check out surveymonkey.com r/r/ bja underscore 2025 for you to get started. Your voice is very important to us, so be sure to check it out. Yeah, of course, it has to be from a company email, so for it to be legitimate. Uh, but yeah, so thank you so much for being part of the survey. Be sure to check it out. All right. So yeah, let's wait for the. Um, there we go. He's back.
So yes, I was just changing some system. So
The-
let me share my screen and see quickly. So yeah, I think it's visible to you now.
yes, we can see it
Yeah,
now.
awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. So this is the game that you have, as I showed before, the lobby. When a player enters the game, this is the first lobby that he gets into. So these are the XPs someone earns by playing the game, and beside this we have the LOD, which is earned by converting those XP into LOD. Right? And here we have the governance token, that is the MLT. So players basically earn XPs by playing the game, and they can convert it to LOD. And very soon we are coming up with the withdrawal feature, in which the players can simply withdraw those LODs into USDTs. Right? So now we have mainly 4 to 5 characters, and these are basically our NFTs, right? And talking about the marketplace, marketplace is where you can buy those NFTs and tokens. And inside the game, we have something like this in the marketplace. So here we go. As you can see here, we have different shops. We have the many shop here. Let me get into it. You can simply buy these NFTs. These are the in-game weapons, but these are NFTs. So you can just buy them, use them in your game. Um, while playing the game, you get to use them. Also, at the same time, you can stake your NFTs and earn those 120% ROI, annual ROI, by staking those NFTs. Now let's enter to the. Let me find the gun shop. Yeah, that is the vehicle shop which is coming soon. It's not yet fully launched yet. As this is the beta version, we have limited features live, and we are continuously working on improving the whole gaming ecosystem. So this is the marketplace, in-game marketplace that we have. Now let's talk about spin rewards. The whenever player enters the game, you get this spin wheel, in which you can earn from 0 to 20,000 XP every day. Then the daily rewards. These are the daily rewards that we have. So suppose on day 1 you get 100 XPs, on day 2 you get 200, and like this on day 7 you get 2000 XP, which is equivalent to 2 lots. So the game economics is like, when someone has 1000 XP, he gets 1 lot. So this is how it goes. So here I have 7050 XP. That means I can get 7 lots here, and those 7 lots can directly be converted into USDTs. And the feature is coming soon. That's not yet live. It's coming soon. And let's have a look into those weapons NFTs. The marketplace that we had, here is the whole marketplace, where there is various bunch of what is it, the weapons we have, like the launchers, snipers, assault rifles, LMG. So we have different variants of each NFTs, and various skins as well. So these are not only for the players to play and have a better gameplay, but also for investment purpose. Those who are playing the game, they can use these weapons, and those who are not playing the game, they can use this as a investment purpose for staking and all. Now let's have a look into the game, how the gameplay is, and how we can on XPs by playing the game. So we have various missions and arenas, as I told earlier. That after you complete one mission, the mission is story based. The mission is based on the Todd, our main character, and then comes the arenas where you can play with our gang, our gaming buddies, and come up with yeah. This is the mission that we have, the third mission for yeah. So let me. So this is a story mode game that we have. When someone plays the story mode, he gets to know about the story of Todd, our in-game character, the main character that we have. And then comes the arena mode where he can play with its gaming buddies and play with your friends. So this is how it goes. So just smashed a monster here. And we So this is how it goes. Uh, Now let's look into the our website where we have various other features. Let me show you the yeah. Here is the our website where you can just buy the NFTs, and there are few characters that we have in in the website. All the buyings of the NFTs and weapons will be governed by the MLD token, the main governance token of MetaSpace. And here are the those weapons that you can just buy and use it in the game and stake it as well. So if you are staking the weapon, you can use it on the game for sure. But if you are listing those NFTs, listing means if you are putting it for sale, that means you cannot use those NFTs in the in game, right? So here are the staking part. Here, if you are staking NFTs or MLDs for 3 months, you will get around 20% ROI, right? And if you are taking it for 12 months, you will get 120% ROI in general. So this is the main earning opportunity for the crypto guys. And here how it goes. Yeah. So that's the my demo of our game.
Awesome. Thank you so much for showing it. And
Yeah.
of course, for those people out there who's curious about checking out MetaSpace, I will be sharing the link in the description. I think it's a pretty cool game, in my opinion. Something that I would love to play on my free time as well. So for our 65 viewers, we're going straight 70 right now. So a lot of people, they're already asking for links. Where's the link for MetaSpace? Please wait, folks. We will be sending it out. So if you want to check out MetaSpace, be sure to check out www.metaSpacechain.com if you're interested in checking out the game. And yeah, it's time for the prizes. And right now, the prize is going to be one MetaSpace NFT. Let's write that down. The prize is going to be one MetaSpace NFT. All right, for your chance to win, here's the question. If not, we're gonna have to raffle it out. The question is, how can MetaSpace users win a fully sponsored trip to Dubai? I'm assuming this is going to be, not sure what event this is, but I know it's a crypto event sometime later in the year, if I'm not mistaken. But all right, for you who wants to win, how can you win a fully sponsored trip to Dubai? Do we have any takers? If not, we're gonna have to raffle it out. It's very cool for one MetaSpace NFT. How can users win a fully sponsored trip to Dubai? Going once, going twice. Do we have any takers? How about Mini Food Tube? Are you still there? What else? What about Sylvester? How about Mercy Crypto? Are you still there? If not, we're gonna have to raffle it out. Again, going once, going twice, and I think we're gonna have to raffle out the prizes. So no worries, you can still win. But anyways, thank you so much, folks, for being here today. Brian, Abhas, and of course, Sydney. Thank you so much for being part of the demo day. It has been very informative. All right, we have one answer. Mini Food Tube, play and win. Is that correct? I don't think that's a correct answer. Or is
No,
it correct?
basically we have a campaign going on around where we are giving 100 players, the first 100 players to find two mystery boxes in the game will get free trip to Dubai, fully sponsored by MetaSpace.
That's amazing. All right, unfortunately, Mini Food Tube, that's not the correct answer, and the answer has already been given, so we're gonna have to forfeit it out. Better luck next time during the next demo day. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciated being you here, and I've learned so much, especially from Ethics and from Brian and MetaSpace as well. I thought it was a very fun game. But anyways, I think that's it. The live has ended, and without being said, thank you for being part of the Blockchain Game Alliance.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone.